Okay, what's up, guys? So I figured it out. So I'm still gonna post another video, so you guys can still answer my questions about that. But I figured it out. Gotta get both of them on there. So unfortunately, I had to zip tie. Use the other piece for it, and use the two, luckily long zip ties that it comes with, and I zip tied on there. I unplugged it, put it on there, twisted it on there. Then I tested it out with pressing the button to take the lock off when I lock my scooter. Which again, right now is only going to be when I go to the mall. It's going to take me a while to want to leave this outside of Rite Aid, leave this outside of Jack in the Box, leave this outside of, leave this outside the dentist office when he wants me to run my scooter down there. He has the same dentist appointment the same day, which is rare. Only happened once so far. So luckily, that's appointment I was able to bring it in. It was the front desk lady. She washed it for me while I was getting my teeth done. But yeah, so it's taking me a while for everywhere I go. Rite Aid Shopping Center, Friday, Pet Feed, dentist, which is going to be rare. And then and then Jack in the Box. Like, bring it inside with me at every location that I just mentioned. Because so even though I got a new lock, I got a new alarm, which it's charging right now, I unplugged it just to, and it works. It works, it's loud, it works. Even though with the alarm, with that being on, if someone goes like this, it'll trigger it when it's locked. That's how you know alarms work. Now with sodas, I highlight sodas and frappuccinos, right? I don't think there's going to be a problem. I moved it up here. I'll tighten it more up here. I really like this one a lot. I've had this for a long time. It's working still. Just got to get new these guys here to securely tie my soda or my frappuccino on here. But anyway, so there's something in here I'm going to show you guys. There's two different ends to this little wrench guy here. So, as you guys can see, there's this piece here, which is for the screws that belong in these pieces right here. And then I use this piece, because this came with the alarm. But I'm surprising it worked so what I did was, here, I'll take my phone, I'll show you guys real quick what I did. So, as you guys can see, so I used the screw end right here to screw this on. So, I tightened it, it should be on there perfect, it's not going to hurt the scooter one iota. And then, as you guys can see, I use the zip tie pieces here. So, what happens is, so you put the alarm in here, and then you just like twist it on there. It's not on there nice and tight. I gotta get this on here nice and tight. It's kind of like a little bit loose right now. Not too loose, but it's like, it kind of feels like it a little bit. You guys can't see it on camera, but it does feel loose a little bit. Gotta tighten it some more. And then, as you guys can see, I moved to my my cup holder from down there to up here. So, and then, as you guys can see, I have this guy, so I zip tied this guy on here. For all the scooters that I've had in the past that have this bell, I don't really utilize it. I really don't. So, this is going to stay on here like that. And I figured out a way, so I tape this on a way to where when I need to change the battery on my Apple AirTag, on this Apple AirTag, all I gotta do is just like figure out a way. I'm not gonna tell you guys on camera, so you guys don't, steal my scooter, steal my AirTag, okay? But I figured out a way to do that. So one thing that I really, really like though about getting this all figured out is to push this guy up, which I'm gonna put my camera back down so you guys can see. I know I'm a sweaty mess right now. I'll take a shower later. So I use the screw here. Still put those like little like ends on it to put it on there, and I just like screwed in there as tight as I could. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. And also there's something else in here. I'm not 100% sure what this is for exactly. There's holes on here. Not sure if that's really gonna work though on my scooter. Cause like half of it's like just like the middle part of it, it's like touching my scooter, and then the ends are like hanging off. So I'd much rather just save this at some other point. And then obviously save this at some other point, I don't know. But real quick, what I'm going to show you guys is this right here. So one thing I like about, I'll move it back, so I don't like unplugging my scooter unless I'm leaving, which I'm not going to leave for like hours on end anyway. So what I like about having this on here, the little thing on there, is so that way I don't have to like wrap it around. So you guys have seen in the past, right? You guys have seen in the past, and also this being right here, it's not hurting this right here at all, this part of the scooter. And so I don't like it was kind of weird having it wrapped around. So real quick here though, this lock here, I like this lock. However, this is a code lock. I've had this for a long time. I'm gonna keep this lock. This is my lock. I'm not giving it away. I'm not selling whatever. This is my lock. I'm keeping it forever. But one thing that I don't like using about those locks is that while you're, using the code that you set for that lock, what could happen is, same thing with like locker locks, right? Not just bike and scooter locks, but also like locks for your like locker at school, right, or work. So someone can like look over your shoulder, right, without you even knowing it, to see what your code is, right, on that lock, right? And then next thing you know, all your stuff is gone in your locker, or your scooter or your bike is gone, right? So that's why I like, this is a super cool setup, I would say, right here. Super dope setup right here with the keys. And I like this one right here, super cool. And so, because I like the key lock, because you have the key. And so, and I like, and one thing real quick is that, I don't want to put this in my sweaty pocket right now. Or my sweaty pocket at all. But basically, I like that now I can just, I get to the mall, just gonna go in place right now, or I'm gonna lock it up, take that off, boom, there you go. This is gonna be my pocket, obviously, or like around my neck. Take two keys, just I'm gonna do that, like I showed you guys in the Amazon video, the unboxing video. Just take this guy, go like that, it's back in your pocket, or around the neck, close that up, lock it, and I got the 4 feet one, so that way so I'm gonna kind of like demonstrate how I would do it. So I say I'm at the mall, right? So say I'm at the mall right now. Just pretend my house is at the mall. Just pretend like I transport to the mall. I like where the locks, where the bike/scooter lock, well, bike locks, but scooter locks do. That is what I call them. I really like how they are, located in an area of the mall where it's like super populated. So there's like a lot of, people around. You got that Starbucks right there, you got a bunch of people driving by, you got a bunch of people walking around, a bunch of restaurants, stuff like that. So what I would do is, when I take this out with that part, I would have it around, and I like to have it like this, right? So have it around the lock thing, super tight. Boom, right? It's like on the lock. So you see how with it like this, or like around tight, I didn't like it like that whatsoever. Okay? Okay, I'm done shopping at the mall, blah, 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 Starbucks, blah, blah, whatever, right? So, okay, I'm turning to the mall. All I do is undo that, grab my keys, unhook it, push that back down, unhook it around from my scooter and from the bike lock. So it'd be like after I put the bags, my drink or my scooter, right? Because I get Starbucks all the time at the mall. And next, push this guy back in, right? I'd also like, use this as well. And then just simply go like so. That. So as you can see, that's how it goes. So the word tights maker, that word is upside down. So the part that goes in this, where the key goes, like that's upside down. So, I mean, it's super simple, right? I mean, I'd much rather have it be simple, easy access, and, I'm still working on either finding the other one of this one or just completely buying a new set. I need to watch this Apple Watch band, because I love it right now, So yeah, so I will work on that. And so, yeah, I mean, the way the setup is perfect. And then I like how when, with that alarm, needs to be charged, you just twist it off, plug it in, and charging, unplug it, make sure that flap is back on over the charger port in case it's like drizzling or whatever, and then you just do it anyway, and then just twist it on, and then there you go, you're all set. Because with the other lock, that Fossum alarm, guys, that I used to have like in my other scooters, for those of you that have seen me, right, like scoot around, or my scoot around. Crappy key, by the way. It was very complicated. Two, the whole thing, you zip tie around your bike or scooter. I like how loud it was, right? Because I mean, this one's super loud too. I tested it earlier. It's like really loud, and what I like about that is you turn that on, and then you're no one's gonna be even tempted to take it, so it works. So from the previous one, these types of alarm works. And so I got the one with the key, the fob that looks like this, because I don't have my driver's license yet. So I want to kind of feel like, that. So that's why I got the one that has the key like this. So, and I really like how with, which I'll show you guys again real quick in this video, but I know that you guys have seen in the other video, is that, so I really like how, so it goes in like this on the scooter, it goes like this, and so what I really like about this one is you just like pull that out, right? Pull that out, take your key, stick it in there, and there you go, and then lock it, and there you go. So I'll show you guys again how this works. So remember, you gotta have keys, you gotta keep the key in to take it out. But you don't need the key, obviously, to put it in there, and then it's like all locked. And so again, the reason why I got the 4 feet one instead of the, I think it was the 6 feet, the other one. Yeah, so you can choose with this one. You can choose between 4 feet, which is this guy right here, or you can choose 6 feet, which I highly would not recommend. So, because the 4 feet, I am gonna test this out next time I go to the mall, which might be not for another few weeks or so. But, you know, or it might be today. I don't know. We'll see what I want to do later on this afternoon. But, anyway, so basically, it goes like this. So that way, see how like smaller it is. So that when you put it around, like, because especially the way that I lock up my scooters, you've all seen me before do it, which I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick how I do it again. You guys have all seen how I lock up my scooters, right? So I'll show you guys. See how like much shorter it is? Especially because of the way that I do it. I know that you're supposed to, I'm using air quotations, and you're supposed to with your e-scooter lock it up on the back wheel. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that whatsoever. And that's one reason why, I guess, why the back wheel's like that on the e-scooter. So I'm not doing that. So I'm going to show you guys real quick here. So especially because the 4 feet one, guys, the reason why I got the 4 foot one instead of the 6 feet one is because, especially with the way that I lock up my scooters, right? So you all see me in the past with my Liquid Smart scooter, my other scooters in the past from that. You guys have all seen, you know, how I lock it up, right, with the lock. So I take the lock, I wrap it around here. So right now, like around the pet feed sticker, I lock it up like this, put it through the thing, and then I just, so it's like nice and tight, like that. So that way there's no way of it getting pulled up, because you can't like pull it up out of here, you're gonna break the scooter, right? Because a thief is gonna want to ride the scooter, right? So you can't like move it up like that, right? So without breaking this. So I tighten up like that, plus this is perfect. So especially with the way that I lock up my scooters, like again, you've seen like in the past from my Liquid Smart scooters before that, that's how I do it, okay? And then I like move it so that way, especially, it's already like tight enough as it is, just, you know, not being a lock. So, you know, so that way, you know, and then especially when it goes around, you know, on a, you know, on the bike lock, right? When the bike lock's down the mall, you know, it's going to be even tighter, and there's no way of it getting stolen. And plus, extra protection, I got that Fossum alarm. And you need scissors to cut that off. So no one carries around scissors. Nobody. So there's no way. Nobody carries around pliers either. So there's no way this is gonna get stolen. Believe me. This is gonna be fine. It's gonna get nice and tight as well. So this is perfect. And plus, the whole point of it too is with the Fossum alarm, or the alarm system, which is a different alarm, that when you press the lock, you obviously hear that sound, and then if somebody moves it, somebody touches it, so pretend that the alarm's on there right now because it's plugged in right now. But once I press it, boom, somebody tries to touch it, even just a light touch, you're gonna hear that deafening sound, and the thief is gonna run away, not even bother. Right? That's the whole point of, so that way, like, you know, because you're the one with the key, right? So that way you can hear it from a long distance as well. So yeah, that's the whole point of these. So, and again, I'm so happy that I don't have to carry around a lock on here, like around this guy right here. So, and again, when you put it on, it has to go like this. And that's all nice and tight on there. And there you go. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I'm still gonna upload that other video, but I still would like, you know, some help on the other one, because at some point I would like to figure out a way to put the alarm on here, you know, with the screws. Excuse me, but for right now, this will work out just fine. And I'm pretty sure you all thought the same thing, that with the with that, sorry, come up with that silence there. With the zip ties, you're gonna say the same thing. They thought they give you like small zip ties. They're big enough to fit all the way around that thing. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and see you all in the next few videos. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.